Hey guys, episode 13. We finally take the Volkswagen bus with the Subaru engine for its first drive. Follow along. Time for the first drive, guys. I just got the axles put in. I just bled the cooling system as good as I could. I did order one of those burp funnels that I can put on a funnel and just top it up with like 2 or 3 quarts of coolant and just let it cycle. I'm concerned I got air bubbles yet in here, so I'm not going to go too far. I'm going to set up the camera and we're going to take it for its maiden voyage here. Here we go. Yeah. Woo! This is a 906 Autel 906 BT. Got the Bluetooth dongle hooked up back there with blinking on the floor, the blue light hooked to the computer. Coolant temp, she's saying 120 Fahrenheit, 122. Down here I'm running 111. So my sensor for the Subaru I hooked up to this is a Amazon aftermarket gauge, and that's a sweet little unit, but it didn't come with a effing sensor for the Effenheimers, so now I'm using the wrong sensor, so I might have to get a sensor made for this gauge. I'm just tracking a few things: timing, mass airflow sensor, which I just fixed. That thing works. It's actually changing the sensor voltage, and I had a code for neutral switch, so I'm going to leave that on. Idle signal, I had some issues with not idling, and I want to watch when these fan relays turn on. About 185 degrees I think they turn on, we'll see. And then just the fuel pump relay, the fuel pump's on. I'm just looking at a few things here as I take this thing for a little spin. So let's grab the extended shift lever here and drop her into drive. Right there, indicated by the red. All right. I mean, it's got so much acceleration, my computer's going to be in my lap. All right. Hear that hum, guys? Everybody's asking about the 4EAT automatic transmission. It'll hum a little bit when you first take off. You'll hear the gear whine because we're driving on the A quick pick of the transmission gears that are being spun in the opposite direction, causing that whining noise. Backlash side of the gears. Now listen. There, it's gone. Oh, a little bit there. See, hear anything? That's that transmission singing. Got her kicked down. shifted. Yeah, I like it. I don't know why my speedo's not working. That runs off the front wheel. The front left wheel in the inner hub there is where that speedometer cable. I got to look at that. 160. I got to watch my gauges here. This one's saying 185, 190. 161 on the temp. I did get the cooling system blend using a burp funnel. I don't want to get too far. This one says 204. We're going to pull over here and do a U-turn. We're 1 mile in. Until we're running a consistent temperature, I don't want to get too far from home. Like driving a school bus with this big steering wheel. All right. Yeah, hear that? You hear that rear end? Yep. Overdrive. You can hear it kick into overdrive. Watch the RPMs drop. 2,500. I think I'm doing about 60. I gotta fix this speedo. And my fans are not on yet for the radiators. I'm gonna punch it. Alright. Well, still moving a big bus, but holy smokes. Right on. Alright. Here's the ranch. Let's pull her in the garage, see what we got going on. Okay. Woo! Hear the rear end even as we pull in the shop here. The rear end's squealing. Put her in park. Throttle hung up a little bit. Running 204. Oh, fan relay 1. Fan relay, I think that's the, I got 1 relay, so fan relay 1 is on. They're both singing back there, I can hear it. Now my gauge in here says 233, and that's when I pulled over at 240. It scared the heck out of me. But up here we're only running 203. So I'm trusting this because that's the Subaru, Subaru sensor being fed into my computer through the ECM. This is wireless. We'll take this guy with us. Yep. Got the electric fans are going. She's running smooth. Yep. Radiator. Oh yeah, she's hot all the way. It's hot all the way. Sometimes when I got an air bubble in here, it'd be cold, but I didn't know what that thing idle is jumping around a bit. Don't know what's going on there. Fans kicked off, must have cooled enough. Fans are now off, both of them. Fan relay 1 and 2, both off. It's working as it should. I don't have any leaks. Although it's pretty funny, I had a leak here earlier in the radiator, now it's not leaking. I'm gonna try just work out the bugs here, guys. She's on the road, she's running. Got a few quirks, a few little bugs, but yeah. We put seat covers on this sucker a couple years ago. Headliner is original, guys. This thing is, look at that hippie wagon. This thing is sweet. That's a rookie maneuver. Let's check it out. Well, yeah, speedo cable's not hooked up right here. Back up, and I'm going to take her for another rip, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, All the hot rodders gotta have neon colors. Hear that? Yep. Oh, I keep dropping her into third. Gotta get her into drive. Overdrive, baby. Overdrive. Alright, let's take her for another rip.
For a rip out of your butt? Just go for a rip.
Here we go. Round 3. There she shifted. I was wrong. We're about 55 mile an hour, 2500. Tack is right. 35% engine load. Well guys, finally did a first drive. Actually did 3 drives, 3 separate times down the road. I'm pretty impressed with the power of the 2.2 Subaru engine and the automatic transmission. The auto trans howls a little bit, the rear end, when you got to reverse the direction of that automatic. Overall, real fun to drive. I want to put together a little video of kind of all the little trouble we had getting this thing fired up for the first time. A lot of small little quirks and bugs. We'll go through that, put that together and show, you know, how we got this thing on the road. Thanks. Yay!
Look, say hi.
Hey, buddy. We're taking our first ride around in the yard here because I don't want to get out on the highway with these guys yet without seat belts and a car seat.